Hello and welcome back to the Ahead of the Curve Wellness YouTube channel. My name is James T. Griffin, creator of the Proactive Wellness Education System and author of the Amazon Canada #1 best-selling book, Get Your Black Belt in Proactive Wellness First Degree. And in today's brief video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very important lesson in proactive wellness. And this lesson has to do with a very important exercise that a lot of people do not consider an exercise, but the Proactive Wellness Education System looks at it as an exercise. So what is this exercise, you must be wondering? Well, this exercise is laughing. Yes, you heard that correctly. Laughing is an acknowledged exercise in the Proactive Wellness Education System. And after what I share with you today, you're going to want to laugh on a daily basis. So I'm first going to share with you the story of Norman Cousins, because Norman Cousins' true story really helps to put the value of daily laughing into proper perspective. So in the 1970s, a man by the name of Norman Cousins was diagnosed with a condition in his body, and this condition was not allowing his body to produce enough collagen. So what happens when our body does not produce enough collagen? It begins to stiffen up. And as time goes on, it stiffens up to the point where it's very painful to move around and even get out of bed. And Norman Cousins experienced that. And he experienced that to the point where even opening up his jaw to eat food was very painful. And he was taking 38 pills of painkillers on a daily basis, and even then that was having a limiting effect. And he was informed by his doctor that his condition, only 1 out of 500 people actually survived. So he made the firm and definite decision to be the 1 in 500 people to survive. And that's exactly what he did. So how did he pull that off? There are 2 variables which were responsible for that. And first and most important was daily laughing. So Norman Cousins realized that laughing was a very important medicine that was highly underestimated, and a lot of people did not know about that. So for the first week of laughing on a daily basis, he didn't notice much change, but towards the end of the week, he began to realize that he was able to move around more freely in less pain. Now, he was still in pain, but he was able to move around more freely and start reducing his painkiller pills, which was really great. So he continued to practice laughing, and he continued to improve his condition in his body. But it wasn't over yet. On top of the laughing on a daily basis, he used very high doses of vitamin C. So in conjunction with laughing daily and the vitamin C, he began to make a remarkable improvement in overall how his body was creating collagen. So he fully recovered, and he fully recovered and was so inspired by his story, he wanted to share it with everybody. And that story can be found in his book, Anatomy of an Illness as Perceived by a Patient. That book was released in 1979. And after that, Norman began to travel across the United States and share with people. He publicly spoke about the power of laughing as it is perceived as medicine. And he realized it wasn't getting the attention it deserved. And he also said if it wasn't for the laughing, the vitamin C would not have had the effect that it did. So he was proactive. He began to laugh on a daily basis and noticed a significant improvement in his body, and he ended up living to the age of 75, where the odds were against him. The situation was grim, but he realized, no, I'm not going to be the 499 out of the 500 who don't survive. I'm going to be the 1 out of 500 who survive, and that's exactly what he did. So the lesson is, if you're not laughing on a regular basis, do laugh. Watch comedies, do whatever it takes, crack some jokes, do whatever it takes to laugh on a regular basis, because you're doing your body a huge favor. And laughter is getting more and more acknowledgement in the medical system in regards to being a form of medicine. Now, it's not officially recognized as a medicine, but more papers are being published referencing laughter as a very important exercise in regards to recovering not just from a lack of collagen diagnosis in the body, but any condition. And remember, a lot of people take life too seriously. So do your best to laugh on a regular basis, if not a daily basis. Again, watch comedies, either shows or movies. do your best to develop and cultivate a sense of humor. So when people are around me, I do my best to bring humor into any given conversation when it's appropriate, of course. Now, I never use humor at the expense of someone else. I use humor where everybody can laugh. It's simple, it's easy, it's innocent, but it's funny. And I often get myself and other people to laugh to the point where it feels like they got an incredible ab workout and they ask me to stop because their mouth and cheeks are getting tired from laughing too much. So I've definitely experienced that multiple times a week. I make sure to laugh on a daily basis to varying degrees of laughter, and I encourage you to do the same. Because again, laughter appears to not just boost the immune system, it actually slows down aging, increases energy, and helps our body to heal and regenerate faster. So if you want those benefits, incorporate laughter on a daily basis. I promise you, life will be that much more enjoyable. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing with you more amazing, valuable, proactive wellness related lessons on upcoming videos. So again, thanks for tuning in, and create yourself a beautiful day.